Hello, we have 9 men stacked up on top of each other, and they are also sleeping together.
Pray tell how? How did that occur?
Well, I don't know. This is just some type of strange phenomenon that's never been recorded before.
Does it help with group morale?
I suppose. Also, it only takes a single kick to wake up the entire group.
Hey.
Hey.
They're unified.
Mm-hmm.
Get up!
It's kind of like a hive mind thing,
Box.
you know?
Why is there a box here?
Why is there a... Tell me why there's a box here.
I don't know, man.
That guy hates boxes.
I don't think you should be opening that box, man.
Get the hell out of here.
I have a feeling there's something bad in that box. I wouldn't open that box.
Oh dear me.
So there's some special downloadable camos in the game that make people very scared. Those are all war buddies. That guy's a loner.
He's never had companionship, just like the one that died.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been war buddies.
So yeah, if you never press a button, you never move from that fetal position. It's great. I love it. Alright. Anyways.
Meanwhile, in the real game,
Mm-hmm. So,
the game as intended.
Mm-hmm. I guess. So, if you helped out the soldiers from before, they eventually go to this area too. And if you didn't help them out, then there would be bad guys here, and you'd have to sneak through here and all that. And it'd be harder to find the special items up in here.
Ooh. But they'd still be there, just harder to get to.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
have to sneak around and get it also, still get the fish nets going. Hey
What a
there.
classy man.
What a classy person. I mentioned that there's downloadable camo. One of them... Oh, I was looking through some old stuff.
It.
That's not it. We still got them, though.
It doesn't look that much like cloth anyway.
Yeah. You've got normal stuff like digital red and digital blue. They don't do anything. They're just different. But then we have laughing camo. And well, it
What's
puts...
so funny about it?
I don't know. It's got weird characters on it. But if you,
Does that say something in Japanese? Is that it?
Probably. But if you go up to a man and give him a nice hug, every time you do this, you give him an extra dose of laugh. Yeah, well... Oh, not enough doses of hugs. Laughter hugs.
You need more laughter.
Laughter! Laugh! Come on! And not only...
So it's like he gets a contact high from Joker gas.
Yeah. And
Okay.
not only does he, you know, think everything's very funny, he also kind of goes a little crazy and he will shoot his friends. And he thinks it's very funny.
'Cause that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Also, we picked up digital camera from those briefings. That was one of the items. So look, he just runs up to his friend and just blasts him away.
Yeah, what is going on? That's what I'd like to...
Take a nice picture of him.
What's going on? What's the dealio?
Oh, and when they pass out, they foam at the mouth.
As you do.
Yeah. It's a nice picture. I'll just, you know, take it and just leave it. Just leave a picture of him foaming at the mouth on his chest for when he wakes up.
So you can take pictures in third person.
Yeah, but the thing is,
That's
it's
really cool.
you have to have either a second controller or like a keyboard plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that you actually have a button available to take third-person pictures, but it's nice.
It should have, like, Snake holding the picture at arm's length doing MySpace angles. I would love that.
I wish you could do that.
I want Duckface Snake so bad.
Alright, so the gun that we just picked up from the ground. There's another one of the guns that you can't buy anywhere. It's also the only place you can find it.
It's a gun from GoldenEye.
Yep, it's the P90.
I love that gun from GoldenEye. Just for the sound.
Yep. But
I'm also using it with the invisible cheat on the train.
Oh man.
I win.
Man, I haven't played GoldenEye in forever. Also, like in MGS4, you could call Sigan and he would tell you about the guns. Well, that's not around this time just because there's about 70 or so guns. But every item still has like a bunch of, like an info dump on them. You just gotta read it instead. Which isn't as fun.
It's not. Because Snake and Sigan would have laughs and share tears and their deepest secrets. What I mean is it wasn't just gun info.
Yeah, it's kind of missing.
There's personality there.
Yeah. But the gun we picked up off the ground is the gun the Rat Patrol uses. It's the XM8. I know, you hate the Rat Patrol. I don't really like them either. Mostly because they don't really have any bearing on the story whatsoever, and they're just kind of there to like, hey, look, we got some new guys.
Woo.
Woo.
You're not the only one sneaking around here, Snake, these days. The only one that's doing a damn bit of good, but you're not the only one.
They're trying, at least. Come on.
Come on.
Trying really hard. Also, there's a guinea pig. I won't shoot it.
Oh.
I can't bring myself to shoot a guinea pig. Mostly just because I can't actually eat it. If I could eat it.
If only you had your daddy's fork.
If only. Could kill a whole goat in one single stab. Mountain goat, even.
I think that was a secret technique that he taught Solid Snake when he was training as a Foxhound rookie.
Mm.
The goat technique.
Don't even have to lace your fork in poison or anything. It's just one quick stab, and man, that goat is down for the count.
He still refuses to do it because there aren't any guards. He comes up doing like a bastardization of the goat fork technique.
Right. He'd only bust out that technique if everybody else was already doing it. Posers.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that guy's going. He just ran off.
It's so easy to forget that the Solid Snake and Big Boss were bros for a time, off screen at least, pre-Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kodak, you can call Otacon and Rosemary. That's it. Those are the only people you can call at any time. All these other frequencies do nothing.
What?
I know.
That is so many frequencies.
I know, and it's like, even if you pay attention and see like what frequencies other people have when they call you, if you call them, they won't answer.
Yes,
They just don't pick up the phone.
Right. Also, there's an Easter egg with Rose. If you shake the controller, it makes her tits jiggle around. Great. Fantastic. Just what I needed.
I'm pretty sure Otacon did that. And I want to high-five him so much for it.
Go ahead and focus on the mission.
Wow,
I
Otacon.
can't sleep at night. Why are they still jiggling?
Like Jello molds. Man. Oh, and if you call Rose with a ration equipped, this happens.
I'm impressed, Snake. You're keeping your psych up better than I expected. Maybe you were right about not needing my help.
Speaking of food, Snake,
Colonel, we're in the middle of something here.
have you ever eaten rations from a country other than the U.S.?
Of course I have.
The UN recently held a ration swap meet between military attachés from each member state. It was a momentous development in the cultivation of mutual understanding of other countries' cuisine.
Roy, this isn't really the time.
On the contrary, I want you to hear this too, Rose.
I've already heard it 100...
You'll survive. Anyway, Snake, I did a taste test and found that French rations were generally the best. The Italians weren't bad either. And the Japanese stuff was much better than I expected.
Really? That's wonderful.
But everyone seemed to agree that the worst rations of all were ours. America for the win.
All right. So what's your point?
Yep, it must be nice to live in a country that knows how to cook. Those French rations, délicieux. I wish you could have been there to try some, Snake. And, you too, Rose.
Colonel, what exactly are you...
Some of the best food I'd ever tasted, Rose.
I'm sorry, Snake. Ever since he went to that swap meet, it's all he can talk about. You think he'd never had a decent meal in his life.
No kidding. Huh. Wait a minute. Rose, who does the cooking at your house?
Me. Roy doesn't... What are you getting at?
Nothing. Never mind. Colonel, my sympathies.
It's appreciated, Snake.
I actually like those American
Do you
rations.
eat them for dinner? Is that what you mean by cooking? Is that the joke?
Well, if you called...
I was too busy with my jokes to pay attention to theirs. Mine are better. Screw them.
If you call Rose or Campbell an MGS2 with a ration equipped, Ryan eventually mentions that Rose's cooking is terrible. And they just kept that joke going along, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the joke wasn't even in this video game.
Right, it was a reference to MGS2. Yeah. Yep. And there are 3 different paths you can take to the same map. It's one really big map. One
It
is
looked like Sunny was missing.
I don't know. There's one route is like a shortcut, but we'll take the route that takes us through like the whole map because there's a bunch of stuff to get anyways.
Maybe she was under the table trying to be like old dad.
Maybe.
Snake, can you hear me?
This is Jack, isn't it?
I am Raiden. Jack is no more.
Where are you now?
I'm right beside you.
Raiden, where have you been all this time? What have you been doing?
On a mission. Finding something. For someone.
Finding what?
The corpse. Of Big Boss.
What?
I was asked to do this in exchange for Sonny's location.
Liquid?
No. The leader of a small resistance group. Her followers call her Matka Pluku.
Matka Pluku. Big Mama.
We'll finish this later. I'll follow your trail and catch up with you.
Wait, what about Big Boss's body?
It's with her now.
Her.
What's going on, Snake?
Rose, I just got a call from Raiden. It sounds like he's close by.
Jack?
Yeah,
Did he seem okay?
yeah, as far as I could tell from his voice.
Really? That's great. Snake, I have a favor to ask.
What?
Don't let him know I'm involved in this operation, okay? I think it would be best to just leave him alone for now.
What happened between you and Jack?
After the Big Shell incident, he became unstable. Memories began to resurface from his childhood when he fought for Solidus in the Liberian Civil War. And in the midst of all of that, the baby we had together, it hadn't even been born yet. Jack slowly stopped coming home. And when he did, he'd be dead drunk, sometimes covered in cuts and bruises. Roy was worried. He was Jack's commanding officer, but Jack just avoided him. I was all alone. And Roy was so kind to me. He's the one who encouraged me to become a counselor. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I needed to get over it, to move on with my life. I'm worried about him, of course, but I'm also afraid of him.
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you, Snake.
Pinky swear. Oh, hey guys, what's up? Their names are blue, which means they're kind of sad. I don't know why they'd be
Aw.
sad, they just won.
Can you give them a sad magazine and see them pass out by sadness?
Yeah.
Are we gonna try out every emotion?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do every single emotion.
Okay.
However,
Because there are only a certain number of emotions.
however, I'm wearing the laughing camos still, so they're all at 99% laugh. If I hugged them once, they would just laugh until they passed out. And also shoot each other. Stinger missile. And he reloads it by just dumping it on the ground, pulling a whole new one out of his pocket.
That's amazing.
He does that with pretty much almost all the rocket launchers.
They're always just that second length.
Pow! But unfortunately, gotta get rid of the laughing camo so I can actually blend in with the water.
It's time to be serious.
No more laughing. This is a serious video game.
No laugh zone. Let's go.
Gotta trudge through some water. Oh wow, that somebody else actually got that guy.
See, they're not entirely useless. Yeah, they are. Who are we kidding?
Eh. But yeah, if you, they won't be in this map if you don't help them out.
Seeing Snake crawl through the lake just reminds me of old people who do like pool aerobics. they have to hold down the barbell that's made of styrofoam or whatever.
Well, at least he's still good at swimming.
No.
I don't know how he'd fit underneath that water. It was pretty shallow right there.
Did I see that right? Did that one reed just grow 6 feet?
Yeah, if you like squish one all the way down, it'll eventually just like grow 6 feet. It did that in MGS4 too.
That's amazing.
It's reed physics in action, man.
Scientists need to get to work on that.
There we go.
Yes, yes, he is hit.
No.
Thank you for your concern.
I'm just playing. It's just pretend, man. No, this is real. This is just an exercise. Am I hit?
At the end of the chapter, you find out Act 2 is just a VR mission.
My God.
Music!
Yep. Charging through
Rock
all that
Me
water
Baby.
gets you Rock Me Baby. I'm not going to play it right now, though. I'm saving that for something special. Believe me.
Is it when you rock around the clock tonight?
No. Yes. It doesn't have lyrics. You can give it whatever lyrics you want.
Okay.
Do-it-yourself lyrics.
Are you trying to drown him?
Well, those guys were running by, and they were going to see me.
Can you take the texture of the water?
I have it right now, actually, yeah.
Who's that?
I have sort of watery texture. It's just, like, really murky and black.
Like, Octocamo clearly moves and changes and shifts. Why can't you get a motion one that actually looks like rippling water?
That would be cool, actually. Like, when they first thought of Octocamo, it wasn't supposed to be, like, you absorb whatever texture you're on. It was supposed to be, like, it would blend in with every single thing around you, and it would look much more convincing, but they tried it, and it would, like, kill the PS3's processor, because it was just too much to do at once. So they had to they just had to do with absorbing textures off objects.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
Yeah. Maybe they'll redo it, the idea or something, I don't know.
I bet they could do it on the PSP.
Oh man.
Do it on 3DS.
Man, I don't know if I could handle Snake in 3D. At least Snake with this kind of butt. It would just hit your face, and you'd go flying, and then you would have a broken 3DS.
Ah. Oh, look at that man. Look at that man.
Look at that man. He's got something I want.
Is it custom parts?
Yep, it's a grenade launcher.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one hell of a custom part.
Mm-hmm. And it goes onto the XM8. And
It looks like a space gun.
I know, and I should mention, grenade launchers don't just fire grenades, they fire grenades, white phosphorus grenades, stun grenades, and smoke grenades. So it's really handy.
Man.
Grenade
You
launchers...
just got that monkey so many cigarettes.
I know. Grenade launchers are pretty nice just because they save an extra weapon slot for something else other than grenades.
That is handy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to buy special grenade launcher grenades, or can you use the ones you pick up and slot them in?
You have to buy special grenade launcher like grenades, but they're the same price as the normal ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you ever find like weapon caches of grenade launcher ready white phosphorus or anything like that?
I don't remember. You might. I'm not quite sure, actually. And in this building, there is another thing that you can't find you can find in other places, but you can't buy it.
Uh-huh.
Hi, cat.
Is it that cat?
No, it's not that cat.
Okay.
Great, my cat's back.
Couldn't stay away.
Nope. No, not this room. You got a bunch of computers there, though.
Don't you know?
Nope.
What?
Okay, here's the thing, though. This part of the map, I almost never, like, play through. I take the other route.
Is
and
it randomized?
no, it's right here.
Or are you just slipping?
I'm slipping.
It's a chaff grenade.
Yeah, you can't buy chaff grenades in this game, actually. There are only 4 places in the whole game that you can find them.
Whoa. That's... I just assumed you always had chaff grenades because it's Metal Gear.
The reason why chaff grenades are so rare in this game is because, well, there are tons of enemies in this game that are robots. Haven't really seen them yet, but especially at the end game, lots of robotic enemies, and, well, chaff grenades disable them for a very long time, so they're kind of game-breaking.
Uh-huh.
So they're really hard to find.
Do they screw up frogs?
They don't screw up frogs. They're normal people.
Do they screw up geckos?
Yep.
Nice.
It makes them just freak out and like fall over, and for quite a long time too. And there's some there's some other enemies that are also affected by chaff.
But it doesn't like interfere with mech suits, just completely non-person enemies.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Chaff grenade is actually really handy for doing like the big boss run where you got to speed run it, because there's certain areas in the game where if you have chaff grenade, you can throw it and just run straight through and not have to fight a single thing.
That's great. Ah.
Well, yeah, this whole area here, back at the beginning of the video, there were 3 different paths. Also, his animation's like screwed up. He's like bouncing a little. It does that sometimes. I'm not sure what causes it. Oh, and there's
He gets a little spring in his step.
Yeah, his new shotgun.
It's when he's remembering the good old days.
Mm-hmm. Back when he couldn't even crawl.
Back when he didn't even need to crawl, thank you very much.
Back when he could just fight his best friend and just punch him in a square repeatedly.
Back when looking at the architecture made you get a headache.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this isn't even. This is like half. What we've seen so far is only like half of the map. There's another half ahead. But at the beginning of the video, there was like 3 different paths, and one of them like skips this whole first half. And I haven't actually played this half like since the first time I played the game, so like I don't really know what the hell I'm doing at this part. And I figured
this is practically a blind run now, guys.
This is
we are
pretty
doing
much blind.
We're gonna do every form of LP in one game. All right.
Yeah. Next update, screenshot. Let's see, what else can we do? I was gonna pull out a rocket launcher or something.
Can we live stream the
ending?
The ending?
Sure, why not?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do everything.
Also, that tank blew up, and look, that man blew up a tank. These guys are getting smart. They blew up a tank. I didn't even have to do anything.
You're just rubbing off on them.
I know. I was trying to go over the railing, but oops, it's too big, too tall.
Suppressing fire. You hear that? They're using tactics.
Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, buddy. All right, you just keep going. I was freaking the hell out, man.
Pay no attention.
I thought, man, I was gonna get caught any second. I'll just keep crawling. Hey, what are you doing? No! No! Damn it! You ass! I don't even know where the hell that man came from. Where did he come from?
Understood. Stand by.
Okay, how many times have you been discovered now in the game?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah. It was like, you know,
that was amazing.
Should I redo that and do a perfect run? But after a while, I was like, you know, I should do a few videos where I just mess up a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's not get out of hand.
Because, you know, I don't know. But, you know.
You have a reputation to maintain, sir.
Jeez, I've been caught twice. Man.
That's more than once, even.
I know. I better blow everybody up so I don't get caught. You know, with a grenade. Sure, everybody's cleared out. Can just mosey on it along. Ass! Okay, 3 times. Whatever.
All right.
I'll just blow that off.
That's like 2.5.
Mm-hmm. Didn't even know that man was there. Why was he there? There's never a man there. But yeah, since I'm on hard mode, getting caught affects our stress pretty bad. We're at 55%, and our
Snake just does not know how to deal with being in a fight. It's never happened to him before in his life.
No. Our psych is just plummeting now.
You have a rookie psych.
You're gonna have to get like a massage or something soon, man.
You know, I was thinking something that I think Kojima would love to put in this game is a masseuse minigame. Like, in every briefing, you could get like a back rub, and it'd be a 6-axis motion control sort of back rub.
Oh man!
And depending on how good you did the motion control rhythm-based back rub minigame, you'd have like a multiplier on your psych, or something that would retard the process of increasing stress.
Right. Well, he's always wanted to implement real-time facial hair growth and shaving, but he hasn't done it yet. I guess the PS3 architecture just is not enough real-time facial hair growth.
I remember you talking about that in 8th grade.
I know.
And it still hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened yet. One day it's gonna happen, and I won't have any more requests for video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, might as well stay in the barrel, roll around a little bit, and get our psych, reduce our stress. Wait, gotta look at him inside the barrel while he's rolling.
Barrel time. Take a picture of that. Get out your keyboard.
There's too much rolling. I don't like this.
Vomit out the stress snake. Let it all out.
Feels good. I don't have any psych left. Well, there's a little sliver. You'll never lose the little sliver of psych unless you like get hit by an attack that also like reduces psych. Like if somebody throws a flashbang at you and it goes off right in your face, you'll lose that last sliver. And what happens is you pass out, and you have to spin the analog stick really fast too.
I always thought the best way to get psych was like watch Hulu or buy the DVDs, but I'm learning so much.
But I just have a feeling. I was thinking that man never leaves the road, but today's just a day full of surprises. And guess what? He stopped being on the road. Not this time, pal.
Not for long.
I'm not getting caught again. I'll just put him next to this ladder? I don't know what that is.
This is not Snake's color.
No.
Ugh. Fashion don't.
Just go back to the full body fishnets. It suited his body type, I'm sure.
At least it was daring.
What if you got a straitjacket?
Is that a straitjacket?
What? You know, I've had a teacher that was just like that, man. He was great. He was amazing.
I don't believe you. There's no way there's more than one of them.
Very similar. Oh, I should also mention, when you have really low psych, that awareness ring around you gets really tiny. And you can...
that's cool. I like it.
So you can only... Your senses are worse. And still, only caution. Oh, and, in this area, this final bit of this map, right over there, there's a jail cell full of men.
Yeah.
So we better go rescue those men, I guess. At least we're out of the coral reef color, whatever the hell.
That's good.
That's good.
Brick red does not look good on Snake. It doesn't really look good on anyone all over.
No.
Ugh.
Again.
What kind of walk is that?
It's the cautious walk.
I think I like that better than the inchworm.
This is HQ.
Always 1 second.
Understood.
Always 1 second.
State of alert
Oh, I guess he said it's all clear. Alright. No, don't get up! That's not what I meant to do!
Son of a bitch!
Gotta zap him now. Cat, shut the hell up!
I like that zapping him made your psych go up.
Yeah.
What kind of sociopathic asshole?
Enjoy other people's suffering.
He's the idiot on the YouTube comments for the Don't Tase Me Bro video.
Yeah.
He's all of the idiots.
It's all of them. So, yet another new gun. Like, there's the gun that was called the PSS. Now there's the VZ, which is a sniper rifle that's always silenced. Also, it has really high penetration, so you can shoot through armor. And
it looks
does more damage.
incredibly silly.
Yeah, it's a very silly looking gun.
I think that's the silliest looking gun.
Oof, we're tired. All hunched over. Oh, shoo.
Soldiering is hard.
Yep. Come on, buddy.
I just love all the little hints that Snake is so over this shit. He does not care anymore.
Whatever.
What am I even doing here?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna sneak. I'm just gonna dick around and put magazines as assholes. Whatever. Just in case he wakes up. Give him a dose of, not crying. Laughing? Yeah, laughing. We'll go with laughing.
So,
no screaming.
Can you flip... Like, obviously you can flip through the pages on an emotion mag to pick the emotion. Can you flip through on a regular magazine?
Yeah, did end that, like, the second video. Also, bullets are really big and somehow blew up the barrel. Oh, God! Look
You
at
know
that.
how long ago that's been?
Yeah, that was quite a long time ago, but set Snake's butt on fire, at least. I'm not really sure how the bullet blew up the barrel when the barrel is very far away.
Have you seen the state of that barrel?
It's a pretty weak barrel. Not really up to standards, I guess.
A Kleenex could break that barrel. Not even like the stun gas Kleenex from MGS4. Just a regular Kleenex.
There's just even a gust of wind. That barrel is just going to disintegrate and it's going to blow up at the same time somehow. But yeah, you could...
Coopers have deadly secrets.
But yeah, the normal magazines, you could flip through the pages. And like if you looked at one page, your psych would restore a little bit, but then it would stop, so you'd have to flip to another page before your psych would start restoring again. Snake gets used to softcore porn really fast.
I would have added a Easter egg where, like, if you just keep looking at all the pages, you can eventually flip to a secret page, and it's just Kojima looking really disappointed in you. Like, come on now. You do have the internet, right? Come on.
Well, I guess. I mean, magazines just kind of combine the two things together, and I don't really have to use the internet anymore. Oh, can't go through there because of a roadblock.
It's a roadblock, not a person block.
Don't go through there. Don't.
It's not like you're a road. Oh wait, never mind.
Well, it could be a road if I wanted.
Road if you want to. Road around the world. I would have got him up the nose.
It's a nice old nose shot.
Eyeballs work too, but I'm a nose kind of guy.
Ugh.